Alright, this is a test of the layout for the waterfall. The neighbor has a stupid pressure washer going, so we can't really hear it. You gotta fall down there. Gotta fall down there. Give it a little more pressure, Steve. That's better. Coming down to the bottom here and then off. Okay, here's a much better recording of the waterfall. And just for you, Tim, I'm going to go around the top so you can see the plastic tub that I'm calling the weir. There it is. It's all going to get hidden with plants and stuff eventually. But that's the flow coming out the top. Coming down, multiple areas dropping. And coming down into the river rock below. Oh, the sun is coming out after a long rainy day. I hope it's not glaring out the video here. All these rocks along the side and down here, coming around the front and back around again and up the other side, those all came out of our backyard. We dug them out of the ground. The main waterfall rocks are the ones that we got from the construction site across the street. Let's see how far away I can get and still hear the water. Alright, this is the view from the screen porch, and I'm going to zoom. Okay. And this is the view from where our patio is going to go. Looks kind of far away, don't it? Alright, that's the end of this. Alright, these are the holes in the backyard where we dug all them big rocks out. You see all them pretty ferns? Those are all going to get transplanted around the fountain. And just for you, Tim, here's a sneak peek at the back of the fountain. Not very pretty to look at. Still got to find a way to hide the tubing and all that good stuff. But from a distance you can't even know that it's there because of the trees. And now I'm standing all the way back in the neighbor's yard across the way, and you can't even see it. However, if you look closely over here, you can see they have big rocks, just like the ones we dug out, buried in the ground right here. That's what ours used to look like until we sprayed it with bleach water. And here's from the other side. All of these little, what look like bushes, they were really tall trees. We trimmed them all down. And they got all these fresh red sprouts on them. They're starting to fill in. That's what we want. We want a low hedge-like filler. When you come walking from the front of the house, this is the view that you get. Okay, and here is a different nozzle. If you watch closely, it kind of makes the shape of a flame and then falls back down again. Let me see if I can make some adjustments. Okay, I adjusted a little bit. You can see when the wind hits it, it makes it different again. Interesting, huh? Alright. Okay, and this is the third nozzle. This one's kind of the prettiest one to look at. But a lot goes outside of the bird bath and falls to the ground, which means we'd have to keep adding water all the time. So, if I can find a way to turn this one down a little bit, maybe. Alright, well, I can lower the stem down to there. And it didn't really help. And we get more sound out of it when it's up higher. Okay, I guess we'll do a quick walking tour of what's been happening in the backyard. Near the two big oak trees, we've been trying to dig it down. Coming over here, you see we got the patio in. Got a couple of tiki torches. That's to kind of help keep bugs away and give some light. Coming around, we got the walkway and the scallops going all the way to the door on the front porch. Then those trees over there, finally found out what they're called. They're called red robin or photinia. It comes around to the waterfall, and then some more landscaping all the way around to the bird bath that we turned into a fountain, and back over here to what I'm guessing is another oak tree. This may be going bye-bye, we don't know yet. And then we're back around to the big mama oak trees. Here we go. Big look. Going up and over, big limbs over the house. Yeah, these things are monstrous. Here's his buddy. You notice he's kind of bending over away from the camera. If you look down here, there's a big ridge in the yard where the root is starting to pull up because the tree is leaning. That happened when Hurricane Irma came around. What you're seeing over here is backfill that we put in around our neighbor's concrete, because we've been doing so much digging in our yard. We had some extra sand and he had a big drop off there, so we decided to be nice and fill it in a little bit. It still needs a lot more. And here's another view of the patio. And as you can see, the ground is completely bare with a few little shoots of green. So my brother Steve has ordered that stuff that you see on TV called hydromoose. You know, that stuff you hook to the hose that sprays out green with grass seed. Yeah, it's supposed to give you a lawn in a week. We'll find out. Alright, that's the latest update. Bye.